You can't ever make me question African spirituality ever again.
Ever.
Ever, 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 ever. I don't care what you say. I don't care how demonic you say it is. I don't care how much you say Christianity is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't care. You can't ever make me question African spirituality again. Kiss my ass. Anybody else?
So because this man is the president, I'm just supposed to pretend that all of the social and cultural advancement of my lifetime didn't happen? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I've been around long enough to have seen Will and Grace and the Will and Grace reboot. I've seen Pose, Legendary, and Veneno. T.S. Madison is a guest judge on Drag Race and on a Beyonce track. Sasha Colby has already won Drag Race. Yeah. Shonda Rhimes, she had the gays eating ass on prime time television. I was huddled around the TV with my family watching ass eating. It was some of the most uncomfortable time of my life, but it was progress. I've already seen Modern Family. We're not retreading this ground. I just want to make clear that I don't identify as Boo Boo the Fool. That's y'all's constituents. The people you can tell anything to, they could ask, why did that plane crash? And you can tell them DEI, it was flying transgender people who shot down with the hormone laser. The people you can say anything to and they'll eat it up, that's the fool. That's not me. No. That's not my testimony. I don't give a fuck who is in office. I'm not going to pretend as though my life didn't happen. Girl, absolutely the fuck not. People were in my comments not that long ago talking about very mindful, very demure. They got straight cis people still talking about clock it. Girl, play with somebody else.
What is a sign of progress that you are unwilling to let go of? All right. One sign of progress that I'm not willing to let go of is the deconstruction movement. I am not ever going back to fundamentalism. We either gonna continue down this path or I'm just walking away. Ain't no going back. I'm not going back to all of this rigid fundamentalist rule keeping bullshit where it's us against everybody and we the only ones that got the right theology and everybody else going to hell. I'm so grateful to see this open-mindedness spreading and people embracing it. I'm not going back to that. And that's what this administration want to do. That's exactly what they want to do. I'm not letting go of that.
What I am not going back to is being in the closet about my sexuality or my blackness. I feel like, as a Black woman specifically, there's a lot of yes massa behavior that people want from us. They want us to be mules. They want us to be labor. And I got my Black Lives Matter shirt on right now because it's Black History Month, but I'm just not going to be quiet. I'm not going back to respectability. I'm not going to be okay with anybody discriminating against anybody in the Q plus community, especially my trans siblings. Fuck out of here. Like you said, like they said, I'm sorry, ain't nobody trying to be Boo Boo the Fool. The way this administration gaslights people consistently is so traumatic. I limit my news consumption because I can expect that these fucking Klansmen are going to be showing their ass on national TV every day. And I still can't get over his apartheid sidekick. Why the fuck are you here? Yeah. Why are you here? Please go wherever you need to be and stop conning us. So, we gonna be loud and proud. It's always been revolutionary to be countercultural. Jesus did it. We can do it too. And, fuck respectability, like Randy said. I was watching y'all's respectability episode a couple weeks ago because, sometimes y'all be tackling topics and I gotta go slow. I be I could watch 10 minutes and then I'm going to be crying in the corner somewhere. But respectability is ingrained in us so hardcore, and
Yeah.
it was for our safety. Like, especially like any marginalized population, most people don't want to be cooning for y'all, but we did it because we had to try to stay alive. So I'm choosing community over cooning 2025 and beyond. You know, settling down in the TFC, building my local community, doing mutual aid, helping out who I can, because we're not going back. We're not going back to hatred. We're not going back to bigotry. And we're definitely not going back to the birth of America, because y'all not smarter than us. Y'all the DEI, but y'all don't want to hear that. So, no.
And I've been telling my peers, like, yo, the Black church is missing opportunities because you don't want to work with Q plus people. And you cannot tell an entire generation of Q plus people to go back into the closet to get on board with whatever movement the Black church is going to do. Y'all gonna have to tighten the fuck up. Because if you really want solidarity, you're gonna have to shift your theology on how you treat these people and how you see their humanity, because we can't get free without them. We didn't get civil rights without them. They were just sitting to the side, like, all right, I'm not gonna make my sexuality the issue because the world ain't ready. Well, we here now, damn it.
Damn it. Talk about it.
So the first thing is, you don't get to take Maxine Waters saying, I'm reclaiming my time, as somebody continuously tried to talk over her. You don't get to take that moment from me, because what I was used to seeing at my age is somebody at her age giving in to respectability. So the fact that she did that in her position, in that context, she wasn't talking to her grandchildren, she wasn't talking to her children, she was talking to a room full of her peers who felt like they were better than her. And she said, I'm reclaiming my time. Number two is Cardi B. When Cardi got pregnant, everybody said, oh, you can forget your career. And Cardi went to Rolling Loud, to that festival, and she performed, I don't know how many months pregnant, big belly and all, doing all the dance moves. You can't take that from me, because people told her career was over. And it may seem simple to a bunch of people, but to me, it's not about Cardi B. It's about what women get told we have to do with our bodies. That's the other thing. The third thing is me. You can't take from me what I have gained outside of what I was brought up in. You can't take the connections that I've made with God, the ways that I've connected to the divine, the ways that I know I've heard my ancestors speak to me. You don't get to take that from me, especially not after I came out of what I was told was the only thing that was right, was the only way that I get to have a relationship with God. Now that I know something different, you don't get to take that. You don't get what they be saying in the movies, over my dead body.
Over my dead body. Listen.
The enemy thought he had me, but Jesus said I am his, and he is mine. Glory. Hallelujah.
What sign of progress are you not willing to let go of?
Do Psalms 109. My prayers of Psalms 109. That's one. Number two, cussing. Jasmine Crockett saying in front of everybody, fuck Elon.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Somebody needs to introduce her and I together so that we can compare notes on dragging people.
Yes. Somebody was interviewing Jasmine Crockett, she's a congresswoman. Is
yes.
That what and they said, if you could speak directly to Elon Musk, what would you say to him? She said, fuck off. It's like, yes. Say it with your chest.
I just typed and she said it with her chest.
Yeah. You can't ever make me question African spirituality ever again. Ever. I don't care what you say. I don't care how demonic you say it is. I don't care how much you say Christianity is the greatest thing since sliced bread. I don't care. You can't ever make me question African spirituality again. Kiss my ass. Anybody else?
I just constantly remind myself, our ancestors been through this, and we got living legends that have been through this. We'll be fine.
That's why that remix of The Blood is so meaningful to me right now. The Blood, my ancestors shared for me on these here colonies, because it is a constant reminder that there's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
And the people whose blood literally runs through my veins have
That's right.
seen worse than what I'm experiencing right now.
Way
And
worse.
because they went through it, I'm here.
That's right.
So it reaches to the highest mountain and it flows to the lowest valley. It'll never lose its power.
And it's gonna get the vengeance it deserves.
If you're still here, hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about the video. And if you want to see the entire recording, it's exclusively available in our Patreon. The link is in the show notes. You can either subscribe or you can just purchase this recording a la carte. We'll see you next time as we continue to deconstruct harmful theology and build beloved community. Peace out.